Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a review on the I Love Makeup Revolution or I Heart Makeup Revolution, whichever way you pronounce it. So the first product that I'm going to be doing a review of is the I Love Makeup Revolution Chocolate and Peaches palette. There's a lot of different palettes for the chocolate line. On the inside, this is what the palette looks like, and you get a mirror, and they're just your basic neutral shades. There you go. And the names aren't on it, the palette. You get a plastic sheet with the names on it, so you're able to tell the names this way. I've used this palette before and I haven't found it great. It doesn't blend very well, so I'm going to try and do a makeup look using this palette. I'm just going to do a basic neutral makeup look. Okay, so I'm just going to start with a base shade for in the crease. So I'm going to start off with this one up here, and I'll go into the shade down here as well. As well as there's a lot of fallout as well, so I'll just start off in the crease. So I do think it's showing up a little bit, but not as much as I would like it to. I do find they're not very pigmented, and you have to work a lot to bring up the shade. Okay, so I'm going to go into the next shade, which to deepen it up a bit. Again, all the shades have a lot of fallout. I think it is showing up, but slightly. You have to put in a lot of time to get the colour to build up. Okay, so I'm going to go into the next shade now. I'm going to take a dark brown colour. I think I'll go in with this shade here. It's a brown colour. So I found that colour showed up a lot better in the first two colours. There's more pink pigment in this one. I think they're at the same level now. So I'm just going to take a smaller brush. I'm just going to take this one, and I'm just going to take a chocolatey brown colour, and I'm just going to stamp that on the edge to kind of build up the outer edge a bit. Okay, so I've built it up to both edges now to where I want it to be. So now I'm just going to go back in with the light brown shade that I used all over the crease, and I'm just going to blend this out a bit. I'm kind of finding that it's knocking a lot of it away, like taking the eyeshadow off that I just put on the corner when I'm trying to blend it in. I'm going to do some foil shades now. So just, you see, there is a good few foil shades in the palette. I'm going to go in with the lightest shade there is, which is, and get a brush. So the lightest shade for going all over the eyelid with a glitter shade would be this white one here. Yeah, this one here. And then I'm just going to put that all over the lid. I am going to use the MAC Fix Plus to see if I can build it up a bit, because the first time when I used this, it didn't really do much. It was just very basic, and I found it didn't really add much glitter. So I'll just go in with this now. So it is very glittery, but I wouldn't say it's like, it's more like an inner corner highlight really. I wouldn't say use it as an eyeshadow foil all over your lid. I'm just going to do the other eye. Okay, yeah, I don't know, I just think I need a bit more of a pop of colour for the eyelid. It's very basic shade. It just doesn't give me what I want really. So don't really know how I feel about that. So I'm just gonna go back in under the lid. Okay, okay, on my bottom eyelid I should say, just to get it matching up a bit. I didn't put any new product on, I just went with what was left on the brush. So there's just a white shade now up here. I'm just going to go into the inner corner with that shade to brighten it up a bit. So I do think it opened up the inner corner a lot. It does make a difference. But again, in the palette there's a lot of fallout. So it does make a really nice inner corner highlight. It does brighten it up a lot more. So the eyeshadow palette, that's all I'm going to use from the eyeshadow palette. I do think it's a bit of a letdown. I don't really like it, and it wouldn't be my everyday use. And if you need an eyeshadow palette that you can want to use in like 5 minutes if you're on the go or whatever, I don't think this would be the palette. It's just very messy. It takes the shadow a while to build up, and if you need something quick on the go, it's just not the palette for that. The next thing I'm going to use is, I got the heart-shaped I Love Makeup Revolution. I have the bronzer, the blush and the highlight, and I'm just going to give these a test to see what they're like. I'm not expecting much because really a lot of these come out very like a highlighter, so instead of doing a job as to be, you know, a bronzer and a blush, they come out more like a highlighter instead, and they don't do their job really. So I'm going to put them to the test and tell you what I think. So this is the Triple Baked Bronzer. Okay, I'm going to go into the darkest shade because I think the lightest shade would be more like a highlighter than a bronzer, so I'm just going to go ahead. It does add, it's not bad, the bronzer. I think it's a little muddy though. Okay, I'm going to try and build this side up a bit more. Okay, now I'm just going to contour a little bit more on my forehead. I do think it's coming out a little bit muddy, that you need to like kind of blend it a lot more than if it was just a normal bronzer. I'm going to go back in with this brush to see if I can fix it a bit. coming out kind of very muddy. Gonna go in with my beauty blender again as well. I think that helped a lot. It made a difference. It kind of toned it down a bit. It does have a lot of pigment. I think it did a good job actually. It's not terrible. The next is the Blushing Hearts Triple Baked Blusher. There you go. Again, these are all from I Love Makeup Revolution. So now I'm just going to do the blush. I do find this very pigmented, but there's a lot of highlighter in it again. That if you have a lot of texture on your face and you don't like highlighter in the blush, this blush is not for you. I have a lot of texture on my face, so I do find it kind of emphasizes the texture. I'm just going to finish up doing the other side now. It is pigmented, and it is very pigmented, and I'll give it that much. But it's just, if it just emphasizes your texture a lot. Okay, so now the last product is the I Have Makeup Revolution highlighter. I got this highlighter in a dark shade. It's gold highlighter. So I'm going to see what this looks like. Okay, so I'm going to start off with a small bit and just build it up on the highest part of my cheek. I do find that very pigmented. Definitely it shows up a lot. Yeah, it is a really nice highlighter. Yeah, I like that highlighter. I'm gonna try the highlighter on the other side of my face, and this time I'm gonna use Fix Plus. So it's just a little bit of Fix Plus sprayed onto it. Okay, definitely Fix Plus gives it a big boost and a big difference. And kind of, you know, if you really want that glow for highlighter, definitely you need to spray Fix Plus on it, because just on its own, it's only like a natural look, whereas Fix Plus, it makes a big difference. You can see that already. So it's really popping with the light on it. So I'm just going to do the same on this side again. Yeah, that makes a big difference with Fix Plus. It's a good highlighter. I like the highlighter anyway, that's for sure. The blush, you know, it's kind of more highlighter really. So if you have a lot of texture on your face, I wouldn't recommend this for you. The bronzer, it's not bad. I think it can be a little bit muddy. There is a bit of shimmer in it, but it does have a nice contour kind of. And the eye Chocolate and Peaches palette. If you're, as I said, if you need a palette that you just can use in 5 minutes to get ready if you're in a hurry, it's not the palette for that. You kind of have to take time to build up the colour, and if it gets, you know, it takes time really, and it's just not there really for quality. I hope you enjoyed my review of I Heart Makeup Revolution. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Thanks.